Okay, so today we're going to be going over the big con yet again, and this time we're going to be picking the maintenance gear for our entrance disguise. And just like the Bugstars approach, the maintenance disguise can be a bit tricky. It's not like the Group 6 where you just walk into the vault. You will have to sneak around, and it is a little bit like Silent and Sneaky, but it shouldn't be too tricky if you know what you're doing. And just before we get into it, make sure to give 5% to the driver and the gunman and give 10% to the hacker. I've already got a video explaining why you should do that. And also make sure all the optional preps are done as well, because it really does make the heist a lot easier. But with that out of the way, let's just get straight into it. So when you pick the maintenance disguise, this automatically puts you in the waste disposal for your entrance. For your exit, I'd recommend going with the staff lobby. For the buyer, obviously high buyer. And for your exit disguise, choose the noose outfits. Now all you need to do is decide who gets what cut, and then you're ready to go. Once you get there, pull up round the back of the casino and head straight for the waste disposal. Once you're inside, follow this route to the laundry room, and as you can see, the guard icons are displayed in white, meaning you can walk right past them and they won't notice you. So just keep heading into the laundry room, and this is where it starts. When you're inside, you'll notice there's a guy patrolling in the corridor to the right hand side. Just wait for him to pass this doorway here, and then creep up behind him and knock him out with your pistol. Now follow the corridor round, and once you get to this point here, you're going to want to check the map. Now because that doorway's blocked off, you're going to want to go round here and then down the stairs or down the elevator. As you can see, there's a guy patrolling in the corridor, so what you do is you wait until he turns his back. So you just wait here, and once he turns his back, then you go up behind him. Make sure to avoid that camera, just hug the wall so the camera doesn't see you. So just when the camera turns around, quickly go on the wall like this, and then you avoid the camera. And just creep up behind this guy and knock him out. And don't worry about the guards in the office seeing you through that window, because I don't think they can. For all intensive purposes, that window might as well be a brick wall, because I've noticed you can walk right up to that window into their cone of vision and they don't notice you. So I think they're not programmed to see through that window. But anyway, once you've done that, now you can head down to the basement. So just swipe your key cards, take the stairs or the elevator, whichever works best for you. I don't really think it matters. And then head straight down there. And bear in mind that once you get to the middle section of the staircase, just where these two L's are on the wall, there is a camera. So just wait for that camera to move out of the way and then do what you did before. Just wait for it to move to this side, then quickly run, get in cover against the wall to hide underneath it, and then wait for it to turn the opposite direction and then head back down the staircase. And then there's this little corner bit here to the left-hand side. So you're going to want to hide in this bit because two guards are going to walk out in the corridors next to the staircase. So just hide in this bit here and wait for them to come out. Just as the guards are passing the staircase, just make sure that camera turns away so you can make an escape. Now, creep up behind this guy and knock him out. Make sure he doesn't turn around and notice you like he almost did here. And then there's another guy. Just creep up behind him and knock him out as well. Okay, so now just head on down the corridor. Obviously, watch out for that camera there. And once you get into this little midsection here, just wait for that camera to turn away and then head into that little room there on the left-hand side. Now that you're inside, you're going to want to check the map, and the guard that you want to watch out for is this one that keeps moving behind the middle desk. So wait for him to turn back around, and once he does that, you're going to want to make a break for it. So now he's turning back round, I see my chance to go. So just run under this camera here and get through these doors. Hopefully the guard doesn't see you because his cone of vision comes right up to you, but hopefully he won't notice you. And once you've done that, just get your mate to do the same thing. Okay, so now you've both made it to the keypads, just watch out for this guard in the office, just wait for him to face the other way, and then quickly swap your keycards simultaneously and head on into the vault. Now that you're at the vault, you'll have to drill your way through the door in order to get in. Once inside, you'll have to do the thumbprint hacks in order to access the small rooms. Take as much as you can, make sure to leave the vault before the gas comes on, otherwise the guards will be alerted. Now that you're outside, swipe your keycards simultaneously and head back to the basement. Okay, so now that you're in the basement, check the map, and you'll see there's a guard in the office. Wait for him to come back around and face this way, at which point you're going to want to make your way forward. So now just go ahead, do exactly what I'm doing now, and then hide behind this little wall section here. And as the guard in the office turns around, he won't notice you because you're behind this wall. So now that he's turned back around, you're going to want to sneak under this camera here, and careful not to go in the cone of vision of this guard here. So it's quite a tight squeeze, but you should make it if you're careful. And then you're going to want to knock this guy out. Once you've done that, the next target is going to be the guy that's standing behind this desk. So just watch out for the cameras and creep up behind him. And this time he won't turn around, so there's no chance of him noticing you, as long as you don't bump into him or anything. So just knock him out and then head this way. Now that you've cleared a path, just tell your mate to come through and you're ready to head back up to the top floor. So we decided to take the staircase. Looking back on it, I think you could have taken the elevator as well because there isn't a guy patrolling in the corridor. But if you do decide to take the staircase, just remember there is a camera there. So just crack the door open slightly, just enough so you can see where the camera is. And when you're sure it's facing the other way, then just run up the stairs and then just get in cover on the wall so the camera doesn't see you. Then when the camera turns away, obviously just make a run for it back up the staircase. Okay, so now you've made it to the top of the staircase, and you'll notice there isn't a guy patrolling in the corridor this time, because remember we knocked him out at the beginning. So all you need to do is make your way round, because remember that doorway is blocked off, so you have to take the long way round, and the guys in the office can't see you through that window for some reason, so don't worry about that. And when you're going round, same as last time, just hug the wall, make sure that camera doesn't see you, just try to sneak underneath it, like I'm doing now. And once you've done that, there'll be a guy in the corridor patrolling. So all you need to do is just hide behind this little section here so he can't see you. Wait for him to get close to you and then just knock him out. Now the coast is clear and you can head straight to the laundry room to change into your new disguise outfits. And remember, there isn't a guy in the corridor here because we knocked him out at the beginning. Okay, so now that you're in your new outfits, just make sure your guns are away and exit through the staff lobby. On your screen it says main entrance, just ignore that and head through the staff lobby like we're doing now. And don't worry, the guards won't notice you because their icons are in white. Okay, so now that you're outside, same as before, just turn right and head this way. There'll be 2 cops standing by the van. You're going to want to knock this guy out and then continue moving forward. Now knock this guy out and then just run straight to the getaway vehicles. Once you're in the getaway vehicles, just drive into the sewer tunnels to lose the cops. Emerge at this point here, turn left onto the freeway and then just drive to the buyer. And we've now made it to the buyer, and that's it. That's how to do the maintenance disguise for the big con. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, feel free to drop a like. If you're new to my channel and enjoy my content, consider subscribing, and I'll see you next time.